Okay, so hello guys, and welcome to my reaction of the Indie World Showcase. Um, I almost didn't have enough time, but I was able to set everything up. I was gonna have my webcam on, but unfortunately, for some reason, there's some problems with it. It was like malfunctioning. So yeah, I hope everything sounds okay. I'll adjust the audio, maybe make it a little louder. Just let me know if it sounds okay. Hopefully it sounds all right. So yeah, I think the audio sounds okay from what I've heard, but yeah, okay, it's starting. I got here just in time. Yeah, it still has the COVID-19 thing. Okay, I like that new intro animation. I'm not sure if they had this for May. I'm hoping for some news
Hello,
for
and
Outbound
welcome
Ghost on
to Indie
Switch.
World.
And
I'm
maybe Silk
Mariko.
Song
And
as
I'm
well.
Tyler.
We're back with a showcase full of indie games headed to the Nintendo Switch system.
And
Let's
I'm
dive right
interested
in.
in finding out about some new ones too, because there was some ones that I was interested in last time. I'll turn down the audio just a little bit just to make sure I can at least be heard here. Just let me know if it sounds okay. I haven't heard of this before, but it looks pretty cool. I think it's always cool to have like games with varying art styles.
Hi, I'm Abhi. I'm Sam.
And I'm Sharon. We're making a cooking game called Venba, which is about an immigrant Indian mother and her family coming to Canada in the 80s.
Food often acts as a bridge between assimilated children and their.
Oh, that's an interesting
So we
idea
wanted
for
to
like
use
a cooking
as
game.
lens to tell the story of this family as they grow and change.
We often see
Hey,
the
does the
kids
audio
in
sound
stories, but
okay?
as we ourselves are older, we thought telling the parent side
Just
might
want to
be
make
more
sure
interesting to your
if I have to turn up
perspective. We hope you
the
find it interesting too.
audio from the
Well,
video
enjoy the
or
show.
my mic audio.
Something smells delicious.
Grab a spoon and get a taste of this wholesome narrative cooking game. Help an Indian mother who has recently immigrated to Canada reconnect with her heritage by cooking a variety of mouth-watering.
Yeah, that's an interesting idea for a cooking game. I like that.
Experience a
I like when
story
these
of
indie games have a
love
lot
and
of
loss
interesting
through
ideas.
enriching conversations. Try to restore lost family recipes and bop along to a soundtrack inspired by Indian musicals.
Start working up an appetite for Vemba, coming to the Nintendo Switch system next spring.
Okay.
Hey Rico, ever wanted to make a game?
Yeah, but it's a lot harder than you might think. Just ask Kani'i and Kumade, two friends striving to find the perfect idea for their next game. Watch their story develop as
I saw you
play
played
through
Sonic
stages of a
Overcharged. It was a
retro-inspired
remake of a
puzzle
model
platformer
from the
while
original.
following their
Yeah, I
daily
thought it was pretty
instructions.
cool.
Their recent games haven't exactly been raking in profits, so both of them must work part-time jobs to make ends meet. Will their friendship be able to take the strain of these challenges?
Find out when Goodbye
I think that's
World
interesting that like
launches
CRT
on
filter on
Nintendo
that
Switch
game.
later this month.
Oh, I think I've heard of this game. Yeah, I forgot where I saw this, but I saw a trailer for this somewhere. Is this at like the Game Awards or something? I think I saw it somewhere. I remember seeing a trailer for this somewhere.
I'm dying to play this one.
It would be a grave mistake to skip it. Don the robes of Death Incorporated CEO.
But yeah, this looks
himself
pretty cool.
In this grimly charming roguelike game.
It looks like your subordinates have been working overtime, so it's up to you to restore work-death balance. There are 70 wicked weapons and
The art
skillful
style is
spells
nice.
at your disposal, all of which can be upgraded to create devastating combos as you hack and slash
Hey,
your way
Avocado
through the
Tunes.
corporate underworld.
One of the perks of being death is that, well, you can't die. So use what you've learned and earned to overcome each department's
Yeah, this
vengeful
game's pretty
minions
cool.
and bosses. Reap what you sow when Have a Nice Death slashes onto Nintendo Switch March
Okay,
22nd.
that's coming in March.
Pre-orders begin later today.
Bonjour, je suis Justine
Namra.
et nous sommes Cosmogato. Passionnés de films d'animation et après avoir travaillé sur des longs métrages, nous avons voulu créer un monde magique.
I don't know why
comme on
my
pouvait s'attendre.
dashboard, my
En effet, après avoir grandi avec des films d'animation traditionnels des années 90, il m'était
Ok.
naturel de dessiner un monde luxuriant, organique et peint à la main, avec une histoire qui, je l'espère, vous touchera. Merci.
I'm gonna try to fix the full screen. Oh,
Is there anything better than relaxing in nature
There
and
we go.
enjoying the gentle sea breeze?
What about doing both of those things while lying on top of a giant capybara? In this small open world game, you have one goal. Find inner peace on an isolated island paradise.
oh, is this like a
As the retired warrior Akka, explore handcrafted islands covered in
Is this
majestic
like a,
mountains, dense tropical forests, and inviting hot springs.
Spend your time
like a
to
social
help every
simulation game
farm
like Animal Crossing?
nurture the island's flora and fauna, build a shelter,
Kind of reminds me of Animal Crossing a little bit.
adorable baby dragons, or go on quests to meet mysterious characters, friendly giants, and face the ghosts of your past. Literally.
Akka washes up on Nintendo Switch December 15th.
Okay, so this one's being published by Devolver Digital, so all of the games so far look pretty solid. I don't think it's fair to judge a game by like recognition and everything in an indie world. I think as long as these games look solid, I think it's gonna be a pretty solid like indie world overall. Okay, that looks pretty cool.
Can you dig this game?
Yes, and so can Pepper. This spicy, drill-wielding treasure hunter has been shipwrecked and robbed. Now, she must spin up her trusty drill grinder to reclaim what was stolen from her, chew through the terrain, perform impressive maneuvers, and solve tricky puzzles as you unearth collectibles for your
Yeah,
gallery.
that's a cool
and gather
mechanic.
up pieces of the scattered riches.
Catch
It looks
the
like it
wind,
will probably
Pepper,
control pretty well.
and upgrade grinder with new drill bits. Ramp up the chaos to the max and open up even more areas to dig in this thrilling drilling adventure. Pepper
Okay,
Grinder
2023.
Burrows onto Nintendo Switch next year.
Whew! I think it's time we take a coffee break.
Then pull up a chair because this coffee brewing, narrative driven visual novel is back for a second episode. As the barista of your own late night coffee shop, meet quirky characters, listen to their heartfelt
I'm personally
stories,
not really
and get to know them.
into these
one
types of
cup
games,
at a
but
time,
it's pretty
all
cool.
while enjoying the cozy lo-fi soundtrack.
Not all of your customers will be human. You'll encounter an opera singing banshee, an orc who makes games, and many more fantastical regulars.
I like the
Experiment
sprite
with
work though.
ingredients to find just the right brew for each customer. Dazzle them with latte art masterpieces, and uncover secret recipes that are
Okay, that's
sure
actually
to
pretty
warm
cool.
their heart.
Relax and stay a while when Coffee Talk Episode 2, Hibiscus and Butterfly, pours
I hope we
onto
get to see
Nintendo
the
Switch next
Outbound
spring.
Ghost release date. I'm not sure. I'm hoping we'll get something from that game. I know that's coming. I've played a little bit of it on PC, but I want to play through the whole game soon. I just haven't had time. But I've been really enjoying Outbound Ghost so far on PC. It's a pretty good Paper Mario inspired game. But I just hope it gets a Switch release date soon. because it's supposed to come out sometime later this year, as well as the other consoles. Maybe it will be a shadow drop, I'm not sure. I'm just hoping it will be in the indie world.
Take on the role of a vengeful demon warrior in this spirited 3D action adventure. After his defeat at the hands of a Japanese folktale hero,
A lot of people have been
travels
wanting
to a small island
Silk
where he
Song as
joins
well
forces
show
with the
up.
spirit, Kazemaru.
That might be like the last thing they show. I know that game has gotten like new information recently. I haven't really been into it, but I just heard that it got like information. I think it was like I think a few months ago it got information in a Xbox showcase, I believe. I'm not sure if anything has been shown since then.
But beware, some demons are invincible, leaving you with no other choice than to flee the encounter. Can Kuta overcome his trials and become the most powerful demon? Begin your quest in Oni.
I like that cell
to
shaded
be
art
the
style.
mightiest Oni when it comes to Nintendo Switch, March 9th, 2023.
You know, honestly, I think at this point, I feel like it isn't really fair to be disappointed in an indie world because of there isn't a recognizable game you wanted or a certain game you wanted didn't show up. I feel like that's not really the point of the indie worlds. That's why I'm glad they're at least showing games that look interesting, because there's a lot of interesting indie games on the Switch. The Switch is definitely one of the best platforms for indie games and everything, and I'm glad Nintendo's showing these games.
From the creators of Monument Valley comes a character-driven, roguelite, metaphorical ball game?
Every night, when Desta falls asleep, they enter a mysterious dream world filled with scattered memories of long-forgotten locations, faces from
But I'd
years
have to
gone
admit,
by.
like, a lot of these
Yes,
ideas are really
powerful
cool.
orbs for playing a surreal turn-based ball game.
Use the orbs to pull off perfect throws, shoot sneaky trick shots, and change the course of conversations. As the night progresses and you fall deeper into a sweet slumber, you'll unlock new abilities and ways to overcome
Okay, this kind of
challenges.
seems like a
You'll also
strategy
meet a cast
type
of
game.
colorful
I see, like,
characters
from the
along way,
gameplay at least.
brought to life with a full voice cast.
I'm not sure I can keep up.
Unravel your dreams when Desta, The Memories Between, launches on Nintendo Switch early next year.
Oh, that's nice. I saw the pronouns or some non-binary representation. That's always good.
Young love, going to the movies, skipping school, using supernatural mind-reading powers.
Yeah.
It's always good that these indie games have a lot of
This
representation.
slice-of-life pixel art game has it all. Set in 90s rural Indonesia, it follows high school sweethearts Atma and Raya.
And they also, like,
of self-discovery.
show... I like how
However,
indie
when
games also show, like,
mysterious
different
power
areas as
suddenly
well.
threatens their existence, they must scour
And different
the vibrant
cultures.
little town in search of answers, talking and diving into the minds of the townsfolk to uncover deep secrets.
Can Atma and Raya face the end of the world? Find out when A Space for the Unbound launches on Nintendo Switch January 19th, 2023.
I think this is like this indie world showing like more games than usual. Sometimes they spend a lot of time on one game, but it seems like they're like kind of going through different games. I know I keep saying this, but the art style looks pretty good for this game. I know this is like probably like the 5th time I've said that, but I mean, really, it does look really good.
Bonjour, je suis Cédric Babouche du studio Un Je ne sais quoi et directeur artistique de Dordogne. Dordogne, c'est l'histoire de Mimi, une jeune femme sur les traces de ses souvenirs qu'elle a mystérieusement oubliés. Quand j'étais enfant, je me souviens que l'été était synonyme d'indépendance et d'exploration. Un moment magique où chaque jour était la promesse d'une nouvelle aventure. Notre studio souhaite recréer cette étincelle de nostalgie à travers le parcours de Mimi. On se sert d'un mélange de peinture traditionnelle et d'animation pour créer des sensations et un lien fort entre les visuels et les émotions.
Yeah, the backgrounds in that game look a lot like
ou avec votre
paintings, kind
famille.
of like a
J'espère
watercolor
que vous
style.
apprécierez Dordogne.
I think it looks pretty cool.
Look at these landscapes.
Ooh la la, so pretty.
Meet Mimi. As a child, she spent all of her summers here. Now
Yeah,
she
that looks
returns
great.
to her late grandmother's home to find that she's left behind a series of letters and lost family secrets for Mimi to uncover.
Revisit Mimi's childhood memories and help her reconnect with the inquisitive girl she once was.
It kind of looks like, the best way to describe this, it kind of looks like a book, like a picture book that's interactive. That's like a game.
Discover the close relationship between
I mean, I'm
grandmother
saying that
and
as a good
grandfather
thing.
as you collect
Because it
photos,
looks great.
objects, and words. Use them to fill Mimi's journal and keep
This is
the
honestly,
precious
I'd probably say
memories
this is the
alive.
best unique art style so far.
Travels on
Yeah,
to
that
the
looks really
Nintendo
cool.
Switch system next spring. I can barely keep a houseplant alive.
Don't worry, you don't need a green thumb to enjoy this one. As Arabella Green, you're a retired botanist who has a grand manor all to yourself.
Oh, is this like a
Take care of its magnificent
simulator?
gardens by solving plant-based puzzles and preserving a collection of forgotten flora.
Unearth seeds, pot them, and find their ideal habitat. Some plants will be fussy, so you'll have to think
Okay, it's
outside
more
the
like
box. Or pot to locate the right place.
I guess
for
it's
them.
kind of like a,
Inspect the manor for clues, newspaper clippings, letters, and more to help your gardening skills blossom.
I guess it's kind of
while
a,
learning more about Arabella herself.
Stop and smell
okay,
the
it seems more
flowers
like a point and
on
click than a
Manor
simulator, but
blooms onto
maybe it's
Nintendo
kind of
Switch
both, but,
next year.
Whoa, sick crocodile costume. It's a dragon. Anyway, we better start the show if we want to win the theater contest. Okay, let's go.
The Royal Theatrical Spectacle is the best of all the festivals, where everyone loves acting and people appreciate a good song. You should perform at my festival. Refreshing to become a famous theater show every time. You guys totally have a chance to win the contest and perform at the Royal Theatrical Spectacle.
The royalty spay part. The royalty pay spectaculars.
Stand down, dragon. You're no match for me.
You'll never defeat me, Prince. Oh, ze filmen al.
Hoi, wij zijn Bonte Avond. Een groep van 4 muzikanten die samen games zijn gaan maken.
Games maken voelt
Yeah, I've
soms
never heard of that game before, but it looks cool.
Improviseren met vrienden, samen liedjes spelen en gewoon grappig.
Yeah, I like the voice acting. I like how a lot of these have voice acting.
Wat je hoort ook ons eerste take was.
We wilden de spelers dit gevoel van improvisatie geven door ze te laten acteren, zingen en dansen in ons nieuwe spel Once Upon a Jester. Het is gevuld met zelfgemaakte liedjes, grappige personages en avonturen. We hopen dat je het leuk zal vinden.
You know what? I'm joining a traveling theater troupe.
Surely you jest.
Nope. Musical theater rules. That's what best friends Sock and Jester are about to discover. They've devised a mischievous scheme to steal a royal diamond. Trouble is, their plan hinges on receiving an invitation to join the famous Royal Theatrical Spectacle.
Personally, this doesn't really interest me, but I think it looks cool.
Improv their way to fame and outperform every other act they encounter on the road. Join them on their wacky, whimsical journey across a fantasy kingdom full of silly characters and even sillier spectacles.
No two performances are the same, so sing your heart out, crack jokes, and make the stage your own.
Once Upon a Jester jingles onto Nintendo Switch.
Okay, so this is a shadow drop.
Anyone can be a hero in this sequel to the classic roguelike game where the adventure changes with every playthrough.
I feel like there's a lot of
Whether you're a
roguelikes.
playing bard with vertigo or a vegan chef who fights meat, your goals are the same. Gather countless riches, build up your castle, and ensure your legacy.
All your upgrades carry over to your heirs, and each new successor wields their own personal traits and abilities. The Nintendo Switch version also includes the Fabled Heroes update, adding a ton of new content, including dozens of new subclasses and items. So experiment with different play styles.
This art style, I feel like for some reason, it kind of reminds me of Scribblenauts a little bit. If you've ever played that series before.
You won't have to wait long to build.
Are those
your
games
own
on Switch?
Rogue
I'm not
Legacy
sure.
2,
I know they
launches
were
on
on Wii U and
Nintendo Switch
3DS,
later
and the
today.
original DS as well. But that art style kind of reminded me of that.
Experience the emotional tale of an unlikely friendship in the co-op adventure Blanc.
A wolf cub and a fawn are stranded together after a sudden snowstorm. Now, they must learn to rely on each other as they trek through the vast snowy wilderness, following their family's tracks.
Two players must work together by using
Okay,
each
so it's kind of like a
abilities to
multiplayer,
navigate obstacles among the frosty terrain.
Multiplayer, like, puzzle game, kind of.
This game's story and gameplay are both text-free, so anyone can easily immerse themselves in this
Yeah, that's cool. That's cute.
monochrome world.
Start your journey when Blanc steps onto Nintendo Switch as a console exclusive on February 14th.
Oh, okay.
Pre-orders begin later today.
So it's coming, pretty soon. Just a few months.
Can't get enough indies? Let's take a look at some more games coming to Nintendo Switch soon.
Hopefully they at least show Outbound Ghosts in this section. Yeah, some of these ones are like ones coming pretty soon. Okay. Oh, I thought they were gonna do like one more until the end. I guess they're gonna show a few more. There still is a few minutes left.
Hi, I'm Annie.
Hi, I'm Lucas.
I guess we
Yeah, I
like
think
to
there's gonna be a few
tiny around the
more.
house, don't we?
The problem is I haven't heard of many of these games.
Yeah, like
I think it's fine that there's games that we haven't heard of. I think partially the point of Indie Worlds is to get people interested in games they haven't heard of before.
Puzzles hidden among household objects.
Yeah, it's inspired by.
That's why I'm never really disappointed by Indie Worlds.
Rookie just gets in the way sometimes. He can't help it. He sleeps at Lucas's desk while he's working.
Yeah, and I.
Though it is cool to have like a few games
So we hope you have a really good time.
that a lot of people have been anticipating.
Thanks.
Though I mean, if they show Silk Song at the end, I feel like most people will be satisfied with this.
More. That's it. Perfect.
Wow, you really like things neat and tidy, huh?
You will too after playing A Little to the Left, a cozy puzzle game where you organize household objects into satisfying arrangements. Sort spoons of different sizes and shapes.
That's a cool
stack
concept.
papers, put away the cat toys. Oh, did I mention there's a cat?
Hey, pause off. This fluffy friend has mischief on their mind and will show up from time to time to make a mess.
They're making us do making us do chores in a game.
There are more than
It's like Mario Sunshine all over again.
to solve, many of which have multiple solutions. Oh, and yes, you can pet the cat.
Neat.
Okay, good, then
A
it's
Little to the
playable.
Left launches
Oh,
on
later today,
Nintendo
it's a
Switch
shadow drop,
later
okay.
today. And that's it for today's indie. Wait, is that?
Four! Sorry to butt in, but we have an update on
Oh, Sports Story, okay.
In this all-out sporting RPG, you'll rise through the ranks of the sports world.
Yeah, I know that's a
and prove
fairly
your prowess
anticipated
on the
one.
Golf course, tennis court, and soccer field.
There are even more sports in your quest for athletic excellence. Raise your sporting rank.
Yeah, I know some people were interested in this game. It looks cool.
Including BMX, mini golf, volleyball, cricket, and more. Then kick back at the mall to relax, go on quests, and explore dungeons?
That's right. This game isn't just about sports. Hop on a train or helicopter to visit goat-infested buildings, abandoned ruins, and the mysterious wildlands. Or pursue your other passions. Make friends and enemies, go fishing, become a detective, partake in a bit of espionage. There's so much to do.
You won't have to wait long. Sports Story.
Oh,
kicks
December,
off on
okay.
the Nintendo Switch system next month.
And that's it for today's Indie World. We hope you
Okay,
enjoyed
well,
the games in today's showcase.
I'm not sure if they're gonna do like a
To our indie
one
community
last
and
thing
to
now.
Partners working on games for Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they're gonna show it now.
Thank you for watching.
Don't forget to follow our official Twitter account to stay
Okay,
up
I'm
to
not.
date on
I'm
all
not
the
sure if they're
latest
gonna.
news from Indie
Yeah.
World.
Until next time, happy gaming!
Well, unfortunately they didn't. Unfortunately they didn't show Silk Song, but I was expecting Outbound Ghost too, but I guess that's not because they did show a trailer for that on the Nintendo YouTube channel. But I would say like in terms of like how the games look and everything, I thought it was solid. I'm not really gonna go off like the recognition of the games. I don't really think that's fair for an indie world. Though, yeah, it is a little disappointing that they didn't show new info for Silk Song. It's funny, like Nintendo always baits everyone, and they never do anything. They never show anything of that game. I think it's kind of funny, but it's a little disappointing too. But I did like the games that they showed there. I thought they looked interesting. Like they, I know like people are disappointed that they're like not really recognizable games. But I think they just look like solid games here overall. I just because there were some games in the last Indie World that got my interest and I actually played. I forgot which one it was, but there was like it was like the one where you did, I think it was like Mini Motorways or something like that. I found out about that game in the Indie World and I played it and I really enjoyed it. So I mean, I think it's fine for Indie Worlds to show off a lot of games that people haven't heard of before. I feel like that's partially the point, but yeah, I can definitely get why people are disappointed that they haven't showed many games that people are interested in. But yeah, I like just if it. In terms of how the games look, I thought it was a solid Indie World. But I can get why people will be disappointed by this. I think it's fine for them to show like a lot of games that people haven't heard of. I feel like people kind of need to get their expectations in check when it comes to Indie World and everything, because it's not a normal Nintendo Direct or even a partner showcase. But yeah, I thought it was pretty solid overall. I'm not sure if I'll check out these games now, but there are some that look interesting to me. So anyways, thank you guys for watching the stream. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. And make sure to check out my Discord server if you want to. Goodbye.